Hallo zusammen, mein Name ist Vanessa Thiel und ich bin seit 10 Jahren Grundschullehrerin hier in Köln und das Fach Englisch liegt mir ganz besonders am Herzen. Das ist eines meiner Steckenpferde, wie man so schön sagt, denn ich brenne einfach für diese schöne Sprache. In diesem Video möchte ich euch ein paar meiner Lieblings-Flashcard-Games vorstellen, denn da gibt es total viele und wir alle setzen sie immer wieder ein mit Picture Cards, mit Wordcards. Zur Wortschatzfestigung, und es ist immer ganz wichtig, dass man da viel Abwechslung da drin hat, dass sich ein Spiel nicht irgendwie so abnutzt, dass die Kinder immer motiviert bleiben und immer herausgefordert bleiben. Und vielleicht seid ihr noch neu im Beruf und ihr könnt ein bisschen Input gebrauchen oder müsst euer Repertoire, eure Methoden sozusagen noch ein bisschen anreichern. Vielleicht habt ihr länger kein Englisch unterrichtet und müsst es jetzt wieder. Und da sind vielleicht ein paar Spiele mal irgendwie ins Hinterstübchen geraten oder in Vergessenheit geraten, und das Video soll diese dann wieder aktivieren. Also bleibt dran und viel Spaß! Okay, let's start with something easy because maybe it's the second lesson of practicing the new words, so you can definitely go for something easy then. One way is to reveal the picture slowly, very slowly, from side to side or top to bottom, and the children have to guess what, in this case, animal it is. So I think this one is rather easy, and the children are supposed to raise their hands, and you can just pick one of the children. So what you think? Yes, you're right. Okay, perfect. Yeah, beautiful. It's a cow. Cow is correct. Okay, everybody, let's say cow. Cow, cow. Okay, beautiful. Got it. And this game also works with the word cards, but only if you have introduced them before and only if the children got a little bit of practice reading the words so far. So I think that's obvious. Yeah, but you can also reveal the words from side to side in that case, and the children are supposed to read the word. And what is it? Yes, chicken. Chicken is correct. Super, well done. Another version of playing the revealing game is to use the technology in your classroom. So if you have an iPad and an interactive board and the option to mirror the iPad screen to the board, then all you need is the camera app, and then you can reveal the picture on the board and every child can see it much better and is definitely more engaged. Okay, I'll just put the picture a little bit closer to you and maybe you get a feeling of what the difference feels like. Okay, what do you think? I think now somebody might know what this is. Yay! Correct! Perfect! It's a snail! Well done! Good job, everybody! Another game that you can play maybe rather at the beginning of practicing the new words is to play repeat if it's true. The children have to listen to the word that you say, and if it matches the picture that you show, they have to repeat it. If not, they say no and say the correct name. Okay, let's start. Fish, fish, correct, super. Snail, snail. Cow, ooh, okay, yeah, okay, right, you are right. This is not a cow. Whew, stupid me. Okay, what is it? Do you know what it is? It's a horse. Okay, everybody, horse, horse, and so on. Pig, pig. Goes super quick. You only need the flashcards. You can play it with the pictures or with the words. Yeah. Another fun game is the game clap, stretch and jump. And you can see a picture of it right here. All you need is either your picture cards or your word cards. You can play it with both of them. It doesn't matter. Maybe you want to focus on the reading skills, or maybe you just want to focus on the listening skills, then you use the pictures. All right. Furthermore, you need some pictures of actions that the children do. I came up with clap, stretch and jump, but there are of course so many different activities that the children can do, or actions. Yeah, they can turn around, they can snap, which I can't, they can bend their knees. There are lots of pictures if you're interested in that game, or a little bit of a longer description for that game, you can click on the link in the description here of this video, and then it will forward you directly to the article that I've written, and there you get the pictures for free. All right. Here with clap, stretch and jump, you can see the reading version of it. So for example, when I say Easter egg, the children have to clap. So they have to read the picture and do the action that is required or in the column of the correct picture. For example, if I say spring, then they have to stretch, and if I say butterfly, then they have to jump. Correct. So it is a little bit of a brain gym, and the children totally love it. And then there's one game that my children are totally excited about, and it's a very competitive game with the fly swatters. I call it spot it game, but I think I've heard slap it or just fly swatter game or something like this. So there are many different names for that game. You need at least 2 fly swatters, make sure they're clean ones. And so you can divide the group in 2. There could be a group yellow and a group green, and all the words that you are going to practice, for example, in pictures, or you use the word cards, then that's also fine. You spread them out in the circle or wherever it's a good spot for you. And yeah, well, group yellow and group green are lining up, and always 2 children play against each other. And I, the teacher, or if you have a mini teacher, an assistant teacher, or whoever, can just call in a word, for example, dog or snail. And whoever spots it first has to actually slap the flashcard and gets the point for his group. So it's a very, very competitive game, but it makes a lot of fun. Another game, maybe a little bit more of a challenging game, because it focuses on very good listening skills, is to simply describe your picture card. So it's guess my card. And that of course depends on how much English do your children already understand. All right, so I'm describing my card and maybe you can guess it. Okay, this is my favorite animal, or one of my favorites. You can keep it at home, so it's a pet. It has got 4 legs, and you need to go with them for a walk. So every day you have to go out with them along the street or in the park and take them for a walk. Some have got a long, maybe very hairy tail, and some have a short tail. They have got fur or hair, and some have floppy ears, and some have got pointy ears. They can bark, and they like to eat. What do you think? What's my animal? Yes, you're right. Oh, you're such good listeners. Okay, yes, it's a dog. Another version is to combine the guessing game with the game I Spy with My Little Eyes. But before playing it, you need to prepare your classroom. So you have to put up all the picture cards somewhere around in the classroom. So maybe one at the door, at the board, one at the window, at a pin board, or just somewhere where every child is able to see the pictures, okay? So they should not be hidden. Here's just some examples of possible places that you can put up the picture cards. And then you start describing the picture that you have in mind, okay? And the children, they look around from their seats and they continue following your description, and eventually they know which flashcard you are talking about, okay? So just an example. In this picture, on this flashcard, there is a rather small animal. It has got blue fins, and if you like to keep it at home, then you need an aquarium. Okay, I think now lots of children know already, okay, but I continue. It can swim, and in this picture the animal is orange. Okay, which card am I talking about? Yes, it's the fish. Right, correct. Well done. Another game that needs a little bit more of preparation, but it's also a very fun game, is the Memorise game. If you work with the textbook Come In, then all your children got the little mini cards that come with the book. And you need them for that game. And you, for yourself, you need the big flashcards, but mini cards would also be fine, but flashcards are better, okay? So just an example with the food words, I chose 6 pictures out of all the food words, and I chose those ones that are a little bit more challenging and not similar to the German word, okay? Because sandwich and toast, I think the children have heard it and it's not such a new or uncommon word, but maybe bacon and eggs is a little bit more difficult, or jam, or orange juice, or honey, or cornflakes or so. Okay. You need your class to get into groups of 3 or 4. Okay, not more than 4, because then it's harder to play. And only 1 child per group gets his or her mini cards. So the food words as well this time, all right? As I said, you chose 6 words that are maybe a little bit more challenging to remember, or that are worth practicing, okay? And you put them in a certain order. I will show you a picture here. I put them at the board, but I opened the board so that the children cannot see my flashcards, okay? This side is hidden to them. Then you call just 1 student per group to come up to the front to you. Okay, they all come at the same time. Let's just say you have 6 groups, and 6 children come to you. They also come behind the board, or if you put them on your desk, the flashcards in a certain order, that's also fine, but make sure all the other students that they are not able to see the pictures. Then those 6 children, let's just say, they stand behind the board and they memorize the order of the pictures, okay? Which picture comes first, which second, third, and so on. They need a moment for that. And then when the time's up, they have to go to their group and they have to tell them the order that you chose, okay? The others in the group, they have to listen and find the correct pictures out of all the food words, because there are only 6, right? But they do not know which 6. They have to put them in the correct order. And the group that finishes first and were able to put them in the order that you chose is the winner, okay? And then you reveal it, you put the board, you close the board, and then they see all the picture cards and your order, and they can check. So, and then a new round starts and other children come to the board, have to memorize it and tell the group. So it takes a bit more time, but it's also a very fun game and a good brain practice. So, das war's. Das waren meine Ideen. Das sind meine Standardspiele, die ich regelmäßig spiele. Vielleicht war es hilfreich für euch. Vielleicht ist das ein oder andere Spiel nochmal ins Bewusstsein gerufen worden oder ihr habt noch etwas Neues kennengelernt. Ich wünsche euch auf jeden Fall ganz viel Erfolg und Spaß im Englischunterricht mit euren Schülerinnen und Schülern. Und ja, vielleicht